MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 now of the American League Championship Series between the American League's Houston Astros and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, I can't help but be impressed with the way these guys have come into this series and just flat out handled their business. They're hitting on all cylinders, and I don't want to fully count out the other guys, but if the last 3 games are any indication of how this will play out, I think this series could be over really quick.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your New York Yankees.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to keep their playoff hopes alive.
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Michael Pineda will do the pitching with a...
Leading off tonight for Houston, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Here's Mookie Betts, and there's a swing and a miss, and that's how Game 4 will get underway. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. And this is lined back into center field, and he's on to start the ball game. It's a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Batting second here tonight, first baseman number 42.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now as he grounds one briskly to short. And that's out number 1.
Batting third, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. A swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. Olsen takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down. Standing in now, Jeff Bagwell, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Behind 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Astros leave 1, and now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. Striding in.
Leading off for the Yankees, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one. So the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Andrew Miller is going to jump into this one much earlier than I think he ever anticipated. The fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. In now, Cal Ripken. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, the pitcher can claim that that one slipped all he wants, but that looked intentional to me. He goes with the heater up and in and absolutely...
Ramos is into the game. And as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right. Yes. Puig is in. To the ball game as well as he takes over. Around in right. Danny Salazar is into the game. As well as he's the new first baseman. Gio Gonzalez is also into the ball game as he'll likely go the rest of the way behind the plate. Raleigh Fingers is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field. Tyler
First of all.
Here's big Aaron Judge, and he fouls this one off. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. From the stretch. Another one sent foul. Popped him up. Thornburg has a play. And he brings it in on the warning track.
I can tell you from experience, bases loaded, nobody out, and you get an infield pop-up, that feels just as good as a strikeout. And now he's just a double play ball away from getting out of this mess.
Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Well, it's really hard to complain about this one because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields you from throwing where you want to make the throw. They should have made it, but that's a tough play all the way around.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. Wieters awaits the 0-1. On the ground is short. This could be two. On to first, and it's dropped. And as a result, they won't get anybody on the play. Wow.
Wow, as we take another look, I have to wonder if the first baseman just kind of took it for granted. Next thing you know, he drops the ball, and the runner's safely aboard. He's not going to be happy with himself about that one.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Another first-inning RBI opportunity for him here. Lifted the other way to left center. Fingers giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sack fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Harris will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move. And into the box now, Tyler Thornburg. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Will Harris is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike two.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are two down. And with two away, here's a look at our updated playoff brackets. And the question on everyone's mind is, will we be able to punch our first ticket to the World Series after tonight's ball game? Stepping in now, Troy Percival, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
He's one pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
A ball and two strikes to the Astros pitcher. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike three. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not
Leading off for the Yankees, third baseman.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Strike called. Now the throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
The 0-1 pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. Another 0-2 home. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was Giancarlo Stanton, his 6th of this series, and that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run.
And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Yeah, first a home run and then a triple. And if the pattern holds, the next hitter will rope a double to bring another run home here. We shall see.
Into the box, Cal Ripken. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here. And here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
Runner breaks for third. In there, now the throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Aaron Judge, a 2-run shot. His 5th so far in this series as they have widened this lead to 8 now.
Just an absolutely amazing home run there. Certainly worthy of the show track treatment. And as you can see, 114 miles an hour off the bat, and that should give you a pretty good indication as to how well he connected on that swing.
Second baseman.
Standing in now, Ryan Flaherty, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Oh, sprinting after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 36, Matt Wieters.
In now, Matt Wieters. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. The relay. And it's in time. He's out at second as a good relay gets him.
Now batting, first baseman, Olsen.
Stepping in now, Matt Olson. As with two away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Olson, just 24 years of age. He was taken in the 26th round during the first-year player draft of 2018.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Pulled toward right center field. Harris is after it. He tracks it down, and that will end. Into the box, Raleigh Fingers.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boy. place to start driving in some runs.
Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Into the box now, Trevor Gott, as he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike 1. Good cut fastball that time, and he's in control now, 0-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder.
In now, Sunhwan-Oh. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Ball.
And there's ball 1.
1-1.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning.
Leading off for the Yankees, center fielder.
Here's Dexter Fowler now.
Fowler.
Line hard to the left side. Foul. This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Up next for the Yankees, third baseman, Travis Shaw.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Oh, he is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. Into the second deck and gone. Home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His second home run of the game as they push this lead up to 9 now.
Up next for the Yankees,
Standing in now, Cliff Floyd. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. A 1 pitch on its way. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. Harris has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Stepping in now, Danny Salazar. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box now, Jack McDowell, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. No runs, just 1 hit, and 2 errors thus far for the Astros. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Locks him up for strike 3.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Into the box, Brett Saberhagen. And she'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit.
Leading off the 4th inning, the shortstop, Cal.
In now, Cal Ripken. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Harris ranging back to the track, but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Well, he hit that one pretty well all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Strike taken to throw, and the throw's offline a bit as it gets by him at third. The runner from second crosses the plate.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it, or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Sliders in for a strike.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up.
Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. It's swung on and missed, strike 3.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Stepping in now, Ryan Flaherty. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
This is part of what makes him one of the best pitchers in the game. He pounds strikes, and his stuff is really tough to make contact with. And when you fall behind 0-2, good luck.
0-2, here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. The next 0-2. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That's a foul ball. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now, as he swings and hits a laser to right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Into the box now, Tyler Thornburg.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
A ball and a strike now. Him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Standing in now, Will Harris. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's a high pop up, room for Wieters behind the plate, And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Into the box, Troy Percival. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Hey, this guy is one strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. 1-2-3 go the Astros. Starting to look bleak, down 10-0.
Leading off for the Yankees, first baseman.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Oh, is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Stepping in now, Dexter Fowler. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hard on the ground towards short. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Into the box now, Travis Shaw pitches a cold strike. The throw, and they won't get Fowler as he takes second with ease.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Getting a few steps off the second there. Now the pitch. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it.
Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal third right there. And I'm not sure that was taken too kindly in the opposing dugout.
Line to the right side. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
In now, Giancarlo Stanton. Strike called, now the throw down. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily. Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
Hot shot down the line. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Popped him up. And, oh, he can't rein it in. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting, designated hitter, Cliff Floyd.
Standing in now, Floyd in there, now the throw. He is well behind the play, that's an easy stolen base. Stanton takes his lead at third with one away. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through into center field, base hit. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Hey, good job of hitting right there, D-Roy. Runner on third, less than 2 outs. All you want to do is put the ball in play. He did just that. Hits a grounder right up the middle that drives in a run.
Yeah, it took it right back with where it came from. All you're trying to do is avoid the corners. Hit something hard.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
3 runs already home here. Runner's on his way to third. That's a strike. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It was pretty obvious in live action that that ball was hit hard, and after analyzing it with our show track technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles an hour was the exit velo, an impressive swing of the bat. He's running. Strike taken, the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big, and plus this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
Good lead off the second there. Now the pitch. Pitch is a called strike. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. 4 runs here in this half inning. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. The next 0-2. Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. His second of the game as the blowout continues. And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well.
Up next for the Yankees.
Stepping in now, Ryan Flaherty. Hit down the line of first. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
He was able to recognize that pitch early. His eyes lit up on that one. Able to pull it down the line for a nice base hit.
Into the box, Matt Wieters. And this one gets away. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball. And the runner's breaking for third. In there, now the throw. Well behind the play, that's an easy stolen base. Still only 1 out in the inning. Line towards center field. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. And the throw in gets away from him.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Into the box now, Matt Olson, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. The 0-1 on its way. Grounded up the first baseline. Oh, and this goes right past him. The relay on the second, but he's in safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
And those are plays that cost you ball games. You're already losing, and then you make an error like that to compound things. That's how things snowball on you, and you start to feel like you can't do anything right.
But right at the shortstop for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Travis.
In now, Travis Shaw. Lifted in the air to center field. Harris on the move. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Standing in now, Raleigh Fingers. He looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
Hey, he's
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Dylan Betances takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the sixth inning. And this is taken in for out number one.
Up next for the Astros.
Stepping in now, Trevor Gott. Popped him up. Olson in foul ground. And that's the second out of the inning.
The batter.
Into the box now, Sunhwan Oh. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one. Oh, and he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're in a wee bit of a hole, down 7.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Giancarlo Stanton now.
Giancarlo.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His third home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider. In now, Cliff Floyd. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr.
Into the box, Cal Ripken. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. One out, nobody on. Base hit, line drive into the corner. He'll get it into second. The tag, and he is out at second.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he lets it in the air to right field. Moving under it. Oh. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Stepping in now, Danny Salazar. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And it's fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Here's another 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman.
Into the box now, Jack McDowell as he swings and lifts a pop-up out behind short. Ripken ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Up next for the Astros.
In now, Brett Saberhagen as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning.
Leading off for the Yankees, Second baseman.
Standing in now, Ryan Flaherty. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
The catcher, number 36, Matt Weeder.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Harris is in his tracks now. Oh, and he misses it.
Man, I want to give him the benefit of the doubt and just say he lost sight of it, but then I watched him say, nope, that's just a blundered play. Can't really sugarcoat it.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. The tag gets one, but wisely no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue.
The center fielder, number 25. Dexter Fowler.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. Swinging a ball pulled hard down the line and left. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double. And maybe a tough break, as that will freeze the runner at third with 2 gone.
There's one of the disadvantages right there to the ground rule double rule. With the runner on first, more than likely if the ball stays in the ball.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Into the box, Tyler Thornburg, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Fouled off.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And there's the first out.
Center fielder.
Into the box now, Will Harris. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. A pause, and the 0-2. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Stepping in now, Troy Percival, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him in this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. The danger is...
Leading off for the Yankees, left fielder.
In now, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate. They did damage with it.
Designated hitter.
Man, I can't believe that just happened, and I bet neither can he. He was tracking this line drive all the way, I thought, but then it flies right past him. He looks back, and there's no help coming. He has to...
Oh, and he's into third safely with the stolen base. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard to the right side. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. A cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Well, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Hero. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Yeah, and as the batter right there, you're taking off your batting gloves, giving dabs to the first base coach.
And he's into second safely with the stolen base.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
That's a strike to throw down. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily. Floyd, the runner at third with no outs. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a two-run homer down the line in left. His second home run of the series as they just continue to pour it on here.
The right fielder, number 99.
Into the box, Aaron Judge, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Fingers on the move. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Up next for the Yankees, second baseman, Ryan Flaherty.
Standing in now, Ryan Flaherty, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. And the throw in gets away from him.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Fingers giving chase. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to line up at second.
And he's into third safely with the stolen base. I'm set with the 0-1. Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. High pop-up. McDowell is there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, center fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Into the box now, Dexter Fowler. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a two-run homer down the line in left. His fourth long ball of this series as the blowout continues.
Third baseman, Travis.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. But not before they come up with... Back in the Big Apple as we're set for what remains of this one on MLB Network. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. No hits to this point. Slurve swung on and missed there. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball. 1-2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
Now batting, Georgia, Trevor.
Stepping in now, Trevor Gott as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
To short. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, and now the Astros are up against it, down to their final out now.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Into the box, Sun Hwan-oh, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And sure enough, the Yankees are once again American League champions.
Well, congratulations to them as they're now the American League champs. They're going to celebrate tonight, and then they're going to have to refocus for a run at the ultimate prize, the World Series trophy. Can't wait.
And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is, Giancarlo Stanton. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, really a game to remember for him and everyone that witnessed it. He winds up belting 3 home runs, so he pretty much took this game into his own hands and decided to have a home run derby out there.
For my partners, Dan Plesac, Mark DeRosa, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the American League Championship Series.